What's going on, YouTube? The Halloween Hunters here. And I just wanted to give a quick update because we haven't posted anything about the 58 hearse build in months. And I have slowly been doing some work to it and gathering some parts. So I just wanted to give a quick update. The back floor is almost done being ripped out. I have a new idea for how we're going to tackle this roof problem. We just took the seat out last weekend, and I got a few parts I want to show you. We finally found the correct year, make, and model jumper seats. Those were really hard to find. I've been looking for a long time. Finally found them and bought them. And then, let's see. I finally picked up the front fenders from my friend's house. He was holding them for me. He had, here they are. These are two 1958 Cadillac front fenders. There's the bench seat. So the bench seat is in really good shape, but it does need a good cleaning, and it needs a couple things re-welded on the bottom there for mounting and stuff like that. But here are the new fenders. This one has the wheel well, the other one doesn't, which no big deal to me, but they are in really good shape. No rust. This one has a little bit of rust in the quarter right there, but that's easy to patch. And then there's no rust on this one, but there's a dent right here, little dent. So I'm gonna have to fix that. But overall, they are in way better shape than the ones that are on the car right now. So he gave them to me for a great price, so I'm very grateful. Here's one of the jumper seats, and here is the bench seat, which I need to shine and moisturize with some leather cleaner and stuff, but good chunk of the parts right here. So give a quick walk around. So these fenders are coming off. Where that dent is on that front fender, it's pretty bad. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it, and I don't want to fill it with Bondo, so I might just have to cut a little sliver off of the front of here and weld it to the front of that one. So, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, she is looking pretty tore up. Kind of glad most of this floor is gone. It's less work for me when I'm cutting it all out. See how there's like no support bar going across right here? It's just empty, it was just floor. I'm gonna add another cross member right there from the frame, just for a little extra support. And we're gonna cut all of this out too. And I did some sanding on it. It's hard to tell right now because there's water moisture all over it, but did some sanding on this back here. That's the original paint, which is pretty dope. So let's go up to the house. I want to show you a few more parts that I got for this thing. So here they are. These are original 1958 Cadillac Miller Meteor Futura Duplex. Actually, these came out of a Landell panoramic Futura duplex. So these came out of a car that had the Landell bars, had the corner windows like mine, and had the Futura trim package. So these are the exact correct seats for my car. I never thought I'd be able to find them. I always thought I was gonna have to make them. But here they are. This is the one that goes up against the partition window and locks into the back. This is the lock there. So this folds up. When it drops down, this is the flooring. This will be changed. I'll probably run the car with these in the beginning, but eventually they'll get reupholstered. I do love that these are original and in amazing shape. The foam is good, the fabric is good, the leather on the sides is really good. Only thing is, I mean, I'll run them like this for a long time, but So this one is the one that sits normal, facing forward, and it'll fold down. And then the hinges are here, and this folds all the way over. This bar goes to the floor. And there you go. There's the table, and it's got the roller on there. There's the hinges. It's got a nice curve to the floor. And then when somebody needs to use the jumper, this would fold back. And this floor piece also becomes the backrest. There. So there you go. So here's a very important part for my build that I thought was going to be nearly impossible to find. My goal at first was either take measurements and build exact replicas, but it's super hard to find all like these hinges and everything, and you won't be able to find this trim and all that. So got super lucky that I found a set and I bought them. They were a little pricey for these, plus shipping was expensive, but they're rare, they're hard to find, and the odds are I may never find another set that are the exact correct set for my car. So when an opportunity like that comes up for something like this, you just got to jump on it. So I got them. The 58mm Landell panoramic duplex jumper seats. And I bought something else for this car. Something else that is not as rare as these, but super hard to find as well. All right, so here's another rare part that I bought for this car. And these are the correct ones. These are 1958 Cadillac Miller Meteor Landell panoramic Landell bars, complete. These are also very hard to find and very expensive. These are pretty much up there of the top bars that people like to have and collect. And they're not as rare as the jumper seats. You can find these more often than you can find jumper seats for your exact year, but yep, they have the rubbers all the way around. They're in fairly good condition, other than some paint overspray from a paint job that someone did at some point. All the rubbers here, the pins, which is good. These will shine up pretty nice. But yeah, two of the hardest parts to find for this car I have already found, which is exciting for me, you know, because the way I see it, even if this 58 isn't the 58 that ends up getting built, if I find another one, you know, the next one I find might be missing the jumper seats. It might be missing the bars. Either way, I'll have these for my 58 hearse build. That's my dream hearse build. So that's what we're doing. I found the car, even though it's in horrible shape. I think I can make do with it. And I found some very important pieces for it. There's pretty much nothing else I need to make this the kind of coach that I want. I do need rollers. I actually have a bunch of rollers in here from a 70s Miller Meteor, but I don't know if I want to use these or not. See how different it is. I'm sure it's pretty different. Actually, it's not very different at all. Dude, no way. Are these like exactly the same? What the heck? This one that's on here is the original 58 Miller Meteor roller. This one came out of a 79. Let me grab one of these actual rollers in here. Dude, if these are actually the same, what the heck? No way, dude. They are the same. Oh man, I might have scored without even knowing it. Where's one of the caps at?
And if you go on my YouTube channel pretty far back, yeah, the caps are the same too. Look at that. No way. Oh, I hope I got every single cap. Look at that, they're the same. Okay, we all learned something today, didn't we? We learned that Miller Meteor used the same rollers for a very long time. Look at that, dude. That is so sick. Obviously, this one's in better shape being newer, but what are the odds of that? So, looks like I already have a set of rollers. I was going to say the only thing I need now is rollers, but I didn't think, you know, I'd be able to match that. And then I have this full set from a 1979, I think, Miller Meteor. That's where I got these panels from. But I did not think that these would fit, dude. They're a little banged up, you know. These bad boys were in service. But I don't have to use all of them. Wow. We all learned something today. Well, it looks like I don't need to buy rollers then. I was actually going to buy 50s era Eureka rollers because those are my favorite. Those 50s Eureka rollers. But why do that when I actually have the correct ones apparently? Okay, so Miller Meteor used the same rollers from, we can pretty confidently say, from 58 through 79. I'm trying to remember if that was a 79 or an 89 I pulled these out of. I don't remember. I'll have to go back to my video. I remember a 9 for some reason. 79 or 89, but whatever. So cool. I already got rollers, guys. There you go. I was going to say I needed rollers, but it looks like I don't. It looks like we already got a set. And I took all of them, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 rollers in total. I just hope that I have all of these caps. This, I don't remember if I got all of them. I'm sure I did, but I don't remember. Sweet. Something else, actually, that I am missing I need to find, or I can fabricate, is the passenger side panel like this for the 58. I have the driver's side, but the passenger side one is missing. But I should be able to fabricate one that's pretty close. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We've been Halloween Hunters here with a little bit of exciting news for the 58 if you guys want to see that build happen. It'll be a while. 6 months to a year before we really get started. But I've been slowly grabbing some parts. In a few weeks, I'm going to go pick up those fenders from my friend so they're not just staying collecting dust at his house. And I'll just need a hood. Well, I could do that last. So thank you guys so much for watching this little 58 update video. Halloween Hunters here. We'll catch you guys next time. Just pulled the seat out of the 58. Yup.
That thing one day it broke down. Blown up.